What's up, guys? This is the Gremlin. We are headed to a little weekly tournament. We got our stadium. We're headed to Nine Realms Relic Games. They host our Saturday meetups for Boise Beyblade League. We're doing some testing for Baycon today, so we got to get our deck figured out. I'll see you there when I'm crafting up, but yeah, let's go. Honestly, all right, we're outside here, and outside Nine Realms Relic Games on their little back patio. Honestly, it's so nice having such a sprouting Beyblade community. They got new people joining like pretty much every week, and we all meet up at this really pretty bright place. Like, look at this! What the heck? It's pretty crazy. All right, let's get into the Beyblade. This is the deck we're thinking about running. We have Shark Scale on 150 point. We have Hover Wyvern, 960 kick, basic, and Rocket Griffin on merge. We'll have to see about this one, probably, but yeah. We might do some testing, but we do have, I think, a little tournament coming up, so let's see. All right, voiceover Gremlin coming in here. We're up against one and only Cabled. He's really good. He runs some crazy decks. He's running Tyranno Beat. Pockets himself right there. Luckily jumps out though. Saves himself from 2 points. But I'll happily take the 1 still. Hover Wyvern putting in some work. I don't know all the exact combos, so I'll just call out what I can see. Rock Golem versus my Shark. Shark on points been really good for me recently, but boom, right into the extreme. That was not good, but we still have a chance here. It's 1-3, and it's best of 4, first to 2 sets. So even if we lose the first round, we have another chance. Pulling out our Rocket Griffin. He's running his Nightmail on Yielding. He's super proud of this combo, and honestly, it is a monster. It is way harder to burst than you'd think. And my rocket splits, or my bullet splits. Honestly, I wasn't too confident in Bullet going into this. He is definitely the one I've tested the least, and you'll see that I ended up switching him out later because he does not perform the best for me. But I just lost the first set, 0-1. Still have another chance though. We just have to win the next 2 in a row. Pulling out our Shark first versus his Nightmail on Yielding. I somewhat like to see that because I feel like I can burst it on with Shark, but see. Perfect stall there. Beautiful stall there. And boom, exactly what I'd hoped. A burst. Don't expect that every time though, because it is much harder than you'd think. Alright, next we are pulling out Hover, if I'm not mistaken. And this dude's doing mind games on me. He's asking me to choose a number every time I battle his Beyblade, and he's not even running like a specific deck order. He's just has that much aura. And there was no contact there, so that point is not going to count. We're going to run that one back. Tyranno versus Hover, I believe. There we go. And boom, boom. Big double tap. Let's see. They're going crazy. Oh, almost pocket him there. Super close. That pocket definitely drained a lot of his stamina. We'll easily take the spin finish after that, making it 3-0. Feeling pretty confident going into this last shuffle, even though I'm actually not that confident because it's Rocket Griffin. But I'm just hoping not to get extremed or something like that. Let's see what happens. Merge going crazy and kills himself. That's wonderful.
Yeah, definitely not the best first showing from Rocket on Merge for me. I know it's done good on point for me is what I run it on, but I currently have point on Shark, so I'm not doing that. There was no contact there though, I forgot. So we redo that battle. I still have just as little confidence, but I'm like, thank God that didn't count. Bullet splits there, and he's already completely out of stamina. Like, I don't know if I'm launching it. Like, I'm launching him hard, and I don't know. It's just not feeling the best. Here we go into a reshuffle. Definitely throwing Bullet in the back again because I just do not want to have to battle with him again. Drop my Bay there. That's a bit of minus aura, but whatever. Versus his Nightmail Unyielding. We want another burst here. Let's see what we can do. Some big hits there in the beginning. Nightmail already looking very sapped. Yielding has a lot of stamina, but those big hits drained him pretty quick. And that takes the set 1-1. So one more first to 4. And we'll see who the winner is. It's comeback season, baby. Alright, going into set 3. Hover Wyvern versus Nightmail. This is kind of a mid matchup for me. I'm like, maybe I can burst him, but I'm not quite sure. And boom, but that was a snipe. Luckily, I went for a bit of a opposite topside stall and didn't really work too well. Now I switch up my launch back up, go for a long stall, didn't really work. Let's see. And Yielding just kind of kills himself there. Hover did hit him, but wasn't quite in the pocket just from Hover. It was a bit of that Yielding bit, I believe. Alright, now we're doing Shark into his Golem. Going for that snipe launch again. Didn't snipe him, but boom, huge hit there. Hoping I drained enough of that stamina and not my own. And whoa, that was a insane last hit into the pocket for a nice 4-0. Beautiful. Beautiful. Didn't even have to use my Rocky Griffin. All right, now match 2. We're up against the one and only Rowdy. Bit of a newcomer, but he's actually very good and running some really good bays. Spin Princess did beat him last tournament, I believe, but that's literally just a canon event, so what can you expect? I rock, paper, scissors for the B side because I am trash on X side. I need to practice more, but here we go. Hover into his Wizard Rod. 160 hex, I'm guessing. And oh my gosh, super close. But of course, that 160 on Rod just saves him even from the extreme pocket. And now I just know I'm cooked because I'm waiting for my left end. But yeah, I'll take 1 point against Rod with Hover. At least I didn't extreme myself. So next bay, he's running Duran Strike, and I'm into my Shark Scale. I do have Duran Strike, but from running it, I like attack types with a little bit more stamina. A little too glass cannon-y, but I might do some more testing and figure out something I like on it. Big hits there. Shark Scale hit him down into the ground for 1 point, making it 1-1. And we have Rocket Griffin coming in. This is the last battle I use him because this battle just definitely shows me that he's not made for me right now. But let's see what happens. This Pegasus Blast. Bullet putting in a little bit of work. But Griffin goes down. Alright, that makes it 1-2, I believe, in Rowdy's favor. Rowdy up. Into our reshuffle. Rowdy cooking up something there. Let's see. I pull out my Shark versus his Blast. And let's see what happens. Camera angle got a little wonky here. My bad, I didn't check it. And extremed. Horrible. That makes it set 0-1 in Rowdy's Faber. I need to figure out how I'm saying that. But yeah, Rowdy is up a set. I'll reshuffle. Give me over Wyvern versus Strike. And another quick extreme. Absolutely tragic. That one was insane from Strike. Just recoiled me. And then I see I'm facing Rod with Griffin on merge. And I'm like, okay, I'm cooked. So that is unfortunately the end of this match. We're now going to be 1-1 in Swiss. But there's 4 rounds of Swiss. If I win my next 2, I definitely have a good chance of making it top cut. Let's just sit and enjoy this for a minute. This tragedy. And bye-bye, Griffin. Give him that handshake. Always be sportsmanlike after battles, even if you lose. And to the next one. We are swapping out Rocket Griffin for Silver Wolf on 360 Hexa. Rocket Griffin just sucks right now. And I haven't practiced enough with it on merge, so he hasn't even won a single battle, I don't think so. Switching it out. Let's go. Alright, now we're up against the one and only Fairy Tale Blader. He's running Cobalt Dragoon on Elevate, which is my hover. Let's see here. Oh, and actually, I missed a round of Swiss in between this. I am now 2-1 in Swiss because I didn't have time to record because we were kind of rushing. But yes, I am 2-1 in Swiss. Let's see what happens here. Match has already gone this far. I know I probably lost because that Life After Death on Elevate is just much better. And actually, yeah, he did get it, but it was very close. Now my Shark versus Hover. It's 0-1. And luckily I jump out of the pocket there. He has a good stall, and I just pocket myself, but we're still okay. And I'm actually seeing that I feel like I have more RPMs than him, even after being in that pocket, so I feel good here. It's definitely close, though. Get the 1 point back, making it 1-1. Now we're running our newly added Silver Wolf on 360 Hexa versus Shark Scale. He's running Free Ball on Scale, I believe, so I'm definitely not too happy with this matchup because I know he could probably outspin me. Let's see, though. This is going to be a bit of a long one. I might fast forward it. Here we go. And it's looking like Scale is going to take it, but yep. There we go. That makes it 1-2. Favor of Fairy Tale. Into our reshuffle. So he's running Hover versus my Shark. I like this. I did win this one the last time. Bit of a weird launch there for me, but... And boom. Oh, he almost wanted to hop out, but we get the 2 points there. That makes it 3-2, I believe. Into our last bay. I'm on Wolf. I do kind of like this because I believe... Oh, okay. That's one set to me, but I do like Wolf against Cobalt Dragoon. I feel like the free spinning wheel kind of does help against the spin steal aspect, and a lot of times I win those battles. Into our next set. Oh my god. We got double hovers. This is going to be big hits. Let's see. Oh my god, going crazy. I already don't know which one's mine. I'm on the Stun Medusa 960, the white outside, and we lost that one. That makes it 0-1. And we got Shark Mirror. Boom. Oh my god, I don't even know what happened there. I hit him into the pocket. He jumped out, almost pocketed me. Wild battle there. And I come out on the top with more stamina somehow. even versus free ball. Wow, big battle. That makes it 1-1, I believe. Yes, 1-1. And I remember we were also confused about the score here for a second. We had to deliberate, figure it out. But yeah, it is 1-1. And I think I messed up my shuffle here. I run hover again because I wasn't paying attention. But and I realized it here. I stopped the battle because I'm like, oop, that's not good. But I do fix the issue and get back into our swing of things now. Let's see, now we got Silver Wolf versus his Meteor. This is the battle I was talking about. Let's see. He is also on the string launcher though, so that RPMs might play effect. Let's see here. Silver Wolf going a little crazy. And coming down to it. See if I'm right or wrong. And I must be just capping because that doesn't work apparently. I don't even know what I was thinking. I thought I won that battle for some reason. But nope. There we go. Now we're into Sharks. And boom! Hits him right out of the stadium. In Boise Beyblade League, that is a reshoot. We don't do points for over the shroud. And he also burst during that, so... Again, boom, another big hit. One flies up, almost flies out of the stadium again. Boom, another huge hit. These shark mirrors are wild. Little late dash. I am on point versus free ball, so I know if it comes down to stamina, I'm probably going to lose, which is correct. Now we're on to his hover mirror. I go for that snipe launch again. Just immediately extreme myself, but no contact. We don't do full punish, so we go again. And boom, right back at him. But there was contact this time, so that's 2 points for me. I believe into our last Beyblade of the shuffle. Unless that was a reshuffle, I'm not sure. Looks like it was. And boom, burst that elevate. And that is game. That's what we like to see. Now we are 3-1 in Swiss, submitting our status in the top 8. Let's go. I show my shaking hands right there because I was nervous. Here we go. All right, now we are against Persona Bays. He's running Glory Valkyrie in his deck. I am absolutely terrified right now. We rock, paper, scissors, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I hit rock 3 times in a row, and obviously lose because of it, and get the X side again. Not feeling the greatest, but get a shark mirror versus his kick. And during this battle, that happened. I forgot, but yeah, that is a reshoot as well. All right, going into the next one, or the same one, I guess, but a reshoot. And boom, they both pocket each other, and I jump out last second. That was absolutely insane. We had some crazy things happen this tournament, but if they would have both stayed in the pocket, that would have probably been a tie, because it looked like it was the exact same time. And now we're against Glory Valkyrie with my Hover Wyvern, and Hover Wyvern decides that he is too scared for his life, and he just jumps out of the stadium. Sadly, he has to go again, though. He can't get out of it that easy. Here we go. And again, he's like, nope, I do not want to fight this guy at all. But was there contact there? There was contact there, it looks like. So that makes it 3-2. I am now down. Versus his Cobalt Dragoon on yielding. Pretty interesting. This Life After Death is really good. And I switched Silver Wolf to Rod. I know, I'm a little baby, but I did it. And our Rod does get a nice clean tap into the pocket there, making the set 1-0, I believe. Going into the next set. Gotta reshuffle, see what he's cooking up. He does have some cool painted bays as well. He's been posting some sick customs lately. And got another Shark Mirror. In this battle, I think this is the battle, at least I blatantly say that Point has more stamina than Kick. And I may or may not eat my words. Let me just play the audio.
No, it's clearly not. Oh my god. That was clearly a false statement.
I'm dying on the wrong hill. 3.
Yeah, definitely dying on the wrong hill there. Anyways, we do touch there, and he just, Glory Valkyrie, just extremes himself. Wow. What does that make the score? I'm not quite sure. I'll throw it up on text here, but now we're versus his Cobalt Dragoon with my Wizard Rod. And let's see. He is on yielding, but spin steel on Rod is questionable, so we'll see what happens here. I'm going to fast forward this one as well. And wow, I remember this. His Cobalt hangs on for dear life for a while, looking like it's going to go down multiple times, but eventually it does, giving me that 1 point. That 1 point I need, and that is game.
Checking in here. We are in top 4 right now. I was a little baby and switched Wolf for Wizard Rod because I'm a little baby, and I didn't want to lose. But I didn't record one of my Swiss matches. I went 3-1. You guys only saw 2-1, but there just wasn't a good spot to put the tripod, so I couldn't film that match. But I did win and got the top cut, and then that was my first battle of top cut. Now we're top 4. Let's go.
All right, now this is a battle you're going to want to see. We are versus the one and only Left Spin Bays, also running Glory Valkyrie in his deck. His deck is wild, you're going to see. Versus my Shark Scale. Boom, extremes me immediately. My hopes are just devastated. I feel like I'm automatically going to be 8th place in this tournament. And he has Shinobi Cutter on Elevate. If you've seen Left Spin Bay's video about this bay, you know it is a force to be reckoned with. I had absolutely no chance against it. I think it lost maybe once in the whole tournament. Absolutely insane. But let's see. I didn't just hype it up for nothing either. You guys can see. Even on Elevate, you are not bursting Shinobi. It's in another world. But yeah, Left Spin Bays, big Bay YouTuber, definitely pioneering a lot of Boise Beyblade League, and we are headed up to BayCon. He's also going to BayCon with me and N-Meta. There we have Persona Bays, and we got Hover versus Valkyrie again. Drop my bay again. Oh my god. Here we go. Hover into the pocket. Jumps out, and oof. That one was bad. Okay. Absolutely horrible. But there's always a chance. We got Shark Scale for Shinobi. I feel like it is the end of the world right now. But miracles do happen. Boys, we're still in it. 3-3. We're not out of the game yet. Let's see. Being down 1 set, 0-3, to having a little bit of hope left. For finally seeing his 3rd bay, he's got Mummy Curse, a beautiful bay. And I'm guessing versus my Rod for my 1-point finisher. Yes, beautiful. I feel good about this one. Drop my bay again against left spin. Holy Kremlin. You do not deserve to pick up a Beyblade in your life. I don't know, man. But this is going to be a long one. Let me fast forward. All right, Rod is coming in clutch here. I do have a bit more RPMs than him, it looks like. And yes, we are not out of the game yet. Set 1-1. Definitely the scariest game of the tournament so far. Maybe besides Rowdy, because I just got absolutely destroyed. But here we go, going into our reshuffle. Set 1-1. Bring out Rod like a little baby versus his Valkyrie. Do feel like I have a decent chance with this if I don't get pocketed. And beautiful stall from him. And oh my gosh, terrifying. Gets pocketed, jumps out. I am just fearing for my life right now. That bound gimmick, pretty dang good. I do take the first point though. Left spin bays, very, very fierce competitor. This is Shinobi Cutter. There's my shark. Let's see here. Oh, big hits. Wow. And at this point, I'm just counting down the clock till I lose 1 point because Shinobi's stamina is absolutely insane. I think Rod might be able to outspin it, but that's Rod clock can outspin obviously, but I think it's probably it. Maybe free ball would give me a better chance, but it actually definitely would, but I'm not running that today. Even with the little stamina point gives, it's just not quite enough. Going into the next battle here. Boom! And I try and grab my base so fast, I knock over his deck box. Wow, I feel horrible about that. But still, that is the one and only left spin base defeated in battle. I wouldn't expect to do that much. I definitely had a comeback season there. Alright, final match versus Blader Doom. Me and Blader Doom have some history. He's knocked me out of I think the finals a couple times. I also beat him in the finals once, where he had to eat the 1-chip challenge for the Hot Ones tournament. That was insane. But here we go. Very fierce Blader. He's running Wizard Rod on kick, which is very interesting. But he told me it's pretty anti-attack, which actually makes sense because it will pretty much outspin any other attack combo you throw against it, which is exactly what happens here. Or not. Wow. I stand corrected, but his point is still true. It will usually outspin most attack combos. I don't remember that happening, but all right, 1-0 in my favor. Feeling good. And boom, boom, I get extremed. Now I'm no longer feeling good. Making it 1-3. His shark putting in work. And he's running Cobalt. Double stamina, or 1 stamina, 1 spin steal. Pretty terrifying. We're up against our Rod, which on Elevate, rather than Yielding, it is much more likely to be able to spin steal Rod, and also he's on a Winder launcher, I believe. So he is up there with my RPM, so not feeling the greatest about this one. And he just needs the 1 point to secure his first set. So let's see. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. And exactly like I thought, life after death gives him the win. That makes it set 0-1 in Doom's favor. Not feeling too good going into the last set, or not the last set, but possibly the last set. Let's see, I'm really thinking hard here. It looks like got hover versus his... Oh no, he's running string launcher. Wow, I'm just that bad, huh? Almost pockets me. Boom, I almost pocket him. Close game. Big battle here. After this point, though, I think I have him down on stamina, but obviously that left spin nature brings him back. Makes it 0-1. Shaking in my britches right now. I know I'm up against one of the best, and he has definitely some counters to my combos. Let's see though. He's running Shark on narrow, I believe, which is awesome. But I do pocket him there. Feeling a little better. Makes it 2-1. Got his rod versus my rod on Hexa versus his rod on Kick. So as long as I don't get pocketed, I should be okay. As long as I don't go too crazy on the rails. Let's see here. Let me fast forward. And just like that, we do get 1 point. Let's see here. I believe the score is 3-1 now. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have it up on screen either way. Let's see. Shark versus my rod on the reshuffle. Boom, big hit there. I am a little nervous about this. Narrow has great stamina. Boom, Hexa goes a little crazy. Almost extremes me, almost pockets me. Ooh, not looking good on this one for Rod. See here, close, but Rod does fail. Makes it, I believe, 3-2. Finals. You've got to be nervous here, I can tell. Good stall from Shark. Boom, almost pockets me. Jump out, pocket him. And just like Doom said, it is game 3. Ooh, close game here for the finals. Good battles. That one was wild. That was insane. Jumped out of the pocket for the re-pocket. Absolutely wild. Game 3. Making sure my rod's not half burst already. Pull up the Shark first versus his Cobalt. Do feel good about this one. Cobalt doesn't spin steal off Shark the best, and I can also snipe that ratchet. But, oh, I get pocketed. He wants to jump out, but no. Dang. 0-2. Later Doom coming out strong. Going into this battle, I see Doom's happy with the matchup, but I know my Hover Wyvern can put in work. I say I can still win this. And let's see here. Get some big hits. Hopefully drained enough of his stamina. Kick's still looking actually pretty decent. Boom, more hits. Tapping away at him, hitting that ratchet. This could be bad for me. I'd be at a very big disadvantage if I lose this. And it's coming down. Ooh, what did I say, Doom? Don't underestimate the hover. All right, now we got my Wyvern. Meta slaves here in the finals. What can we say? I mean, not Wyvern, hover. I mean, that's the same day. Wizard Rod versus his Shark on narrow. I do feel good about this, but just like that, the tournament is over. Big extreme. And that is the 9 Realms Relics pop-up tournament. Yeah, I show my impression for that. That was insane. Good battles. We'll get them next time. Second place. All right. On our way home. Lost the last battle, sadly. Got second place. Still cooked. My last deck I was running, obviously gonna be good. It's freaking Meta Slave, but
we're going to Baycon. What are you gonna see besides meta slaves there? I mean, we got SoCal bladers, bro. We got California bladers. You never know. You never know. Let's see though. Got second. Thought it was fun. Good showing from Boise Beyblade League. Actually, a lot bigger showing than any of us were expecting, and a really good turnout for such a spontaneous little tournament. But it was a lot of fun. Yep. I will catch you guys in the next one, probably at Baycon. Let's go!